I'm a senior here at the University of Arizona studying physiology and medical sciences.
With just a few months to graduation, time is ticking for Wildcat Serena Desiderio to decide what's next.
I don't know where I want to go yet. I have so many acceptances, which I am so grateful for, but it's just so hard to pick at this point.
Yes, she's been accepted into every single physical therapy school she applied to, which isn't surprising once you get to know this dynamic Arizona native, full of confidence and optimism, both hard-earned after a stunning diagnosis at age 14.
I started wanting to go on Accutane for acne, and for that they have to do blood tests, and they saw that my enzyme levels were super high, and so they thought that that was really peculiar, and they referred me to a neurologist, and he did some genetic tests and found out that I had muscular dystrophy. From then, my life just completely changed.
When they first started talking about the possibility that it was a muscular dystrophy, we were, the rest of the family, we were all in disbelief, like, no, how could that be? She's always been like freakishly athletic and strong.
Limb-girdle muscular dystrophy wasn't something they'd ever heard of.
I kind of was in a numb state of just not wanting to believe I had this diagnosis. I was a super active, athletic kid. Like, I wanted to be involved with everything, and to think that that would change was really heartbreaking for me. So for a long time, I didn't tell anyone. I didn't want to embrace it. I didn't want to think about it.
And I remember I was at work. I was at work one day and she called me and she was crying. And she said, "Mom, I started watching YouTube videos from people who have this, so I see what's coming."
Muscular dystrophy is always progressive.
She doesn't want to be that person. She's here at university and she's beautiful and wants to be like every other young girl here. So it's super hard. It's been a super hard journey, and we cry a lot in our family.
College brought new challenges. Serena's muscles were weakening, but her spirit strengthening.
And when I got to campus, it was kind of a little bit of a shift. I really wanted to be like everyone else, like walking to all the football games, going to all the basketball games, and a little bit further down the journey, I realized I couldn't do that, and that wasn't going to be good for my body. And so I had to accommodate what my body needed. And so I started using my accessibility scooter.
This year has also been made easier thanks to the Muscular Dystrophy Association's scholarship program.
It means everything. The scholarship, it's my last year here, and the fact that I don't have to think about finances is super helpful.
The scholarship gave her support, the MDA, community, and the diagnosis a new direction and a gift of extraordinary empathy.
When I was volunteering at a clinic this past summer for people who had neurological conditions like Parkinson's, MS, even some MD patients, there was one that really stood out to me. It was two siblings diagnosed with a form of muscular dystrophy, and their mom was in the room with us, and she was very concerned about this diagnosis. And it just reminded me how I felt when I got my diagnosis. She was just in such shock and disbelief and just started crying, being like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how I'm gonna help my children now. And I started crying with her because I knew what that felt like. And I gave her a hug and a box of tissues. And I just said, I know what you're going through, and it's gonna be okay. And that just reinforced that I'm in the right field, doing the right thing.